Hey, what's up? I'm Styler. In this video I will review the Ulefone B1 that I got from efox-shop.com, and currently it is only $124 so check all the info in the video description and my blog, where you also can find the full unboxing video. The Ulefone B1 comes with the MTK6592 octa-core chipset, 1GB of RAM and 16GB of ROM. This phone is pretty big and has a 5.5-inch HD IPS OGS display from LG. It has some special features like double tap to wake, screen and air gestures, a 13-megapixel rear camera and dual SIM, dual standby, 4.4.2 KitKat, and according to Ulefone it should also later get the Android 5 Lollipop. Also, this phone has notification light in different colors and touch buttons with backlight, and that is something we rarely see on budget phones like this. Let's now have a quick look on the design and physical aspect. So here in the top we find the notification LED in different colors. We have the earpiece, light and proximity sensor and an 8-megapixel front-facing camera. So here we have a 5.5-inch HD display with 1280 by 720 resolution. Below here we will find hardware touch buttons with white backlight, and I must say that the backlight in my opinion could be a little stronger, but okay when it's dark. So here you also see the thickness of the phone, and for a 5.5-inch this phone is also pretty thin, I think. In the bottom we find the micro USB together with the microphone and something that looks like chrome or metal, but in fact this is just plastic. On this side here we find the volume rocker, and we have here plus and minus, you see here. On this side we have the power button, and we also have a small symbol for power here. So here in the top we only have the 3.5mm headphone jack, and again the fake chrome part here. We also see we have a small chrome part here, and you notice we also have these holes here, but these are actually only part of the design. They don't act as a speaker or something like that. The speaker will be here. So on the back we find a 13-megapixel Sony rear camera, and on the back we have a matte finish, kind of nice to touch actually. So see here the surface here, and we also have here a LED flash, and we see the Ulefone logo. Below here we see like a big speaker, but in fact the speaker will only be here in the left side. So this back here gives a really good grip on the phone, and you can see here how big the phone actually is in the hand. It is big. Let me just compare it here with another phone. This is the Cubot S200 with 5-inch. So you see here the difference, and also here from this side here you can see this is a very huge phone actually. Let's check out the weight and the size. So let's see here, and this one is 165 grams, and let's also quickly here see how thick the phone is here from the bottom side, and here we see 8.44mm. Try from this side here, 8.28mm from the top. See here, 8.33mm. Let's try here only in the corner edge, and here we see 7.74mm. But as you can see, the back does curve a little bit, so it will be thinner here in this area here than in the center. And here we have the battery alone. So this battery is on, let's see what it says, 2350 milliampere. Let's check out the weight. 45 grams, and I believe this could be true. so it seems to be real, and the thickness also seems to be okay. It's thin, but could be at 2350 mAh. Let's have a quick look on the back side, and here this is just plastic, of course. Then here we see the rear camera, the LED flash. We see here the micro SIM port. This is SIM 1, and this phone is dual SIM. We here have the slot for the TF card, and you can use micro SIM and normal big SIM. And then we have the battery. We have here the back speaker saying 3D sound. So what you also can see is that the display here is really dark. It's totally black when the screen is off, so that's nice. You barely see the bezels here. Looks like one big piece actually. So let's turn on the phone and let's see the boot animation. So it looks like there's no animation, just the logo. And now the phone is booted. We are here on the lock screen, and let's just unlock. Okay, so let me just turn the brightness a little bit down here. See, this is the highest and the lowest, so let me put it here. Okay, and this phone here also supports double tap to wake. Let's just try it out. And I must say, on this phone here, it works really good. And let's have a look here on the UI. Let's see here the speed here. So as you see, the speed is really good, no lag. And we must remember that this phone is using an octa-core CPU, so of course this one is really fast. You can see here, no lag. Let's go back. And also you see here the light in the touch buttons, and they have like this dotted design here. So when I got this phone here, it had actually a black area here in the top with wasted space. It was just black instead of the Google search bar here. And you could also not put widgets, resize them to this area here. Actually it will just be waste of space in the top of the phone. But I then installed the Google search bar and widgets, and after that suddenly it placed itself here in the top. And I think that it's a small bug in the software that this phone came without the Google search bar in the top. If you look on other reviews on the internet, you can see other reviewers are using the phone, but they have this big black area here in the top with no use actually. But luckily you can fix this really easy. Just go to the Play Store, install Google Search, and you have the search bar. So I'm pretty sure it was meant to be from the beginning, but for some reason it's missing in the firmware, and it seems to be like this on all the units. But at least you can now use this top area for something good, for the Google search widget. And of course you can't remove this or do anything with it. Actually it's just locked in this area here, so it must be part of the UI. Let's check out the viewing angle. So as you can see, viewing angles are also pretty good. And here with the light off. And you must remember I'm using the lowest brightness right now, but I must say the screen is really sharp, and it has some good vivid colors also. Let's just try here, turn it up a little bit. Let's see here now, really nice viewing angle. Let's just check out a screen test here to see if it has any back bleeding here in black, you see. So nothing serious, looks good. Let's have a look here in the quick toggles. So they are pretty standard. Go to settings. Let's have a look what we have here. We have SIM management, we have Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, flash alert, we have audio profiles, display, and so on. Have a look in display. Here you can also calibrate the sensor. We have here for the S-view cover if you have a cover. Have a look in storage. So here we see about 5 GB in the internal storage, really nice. So you have lot of space for apps, and the total space here in the phone storage. Totally we have 16 GB RAM. We have gesture sensing. So here you can use air control to change the picture, for example in the gallery or the music track and so on. So here we see the RAM, and we see 510 is used, 441 is free. Totally we have 1 GB. Language and input, let me just quickly scroll through these, but it's pretty stock and standard. It supports most languages in the world. You have here screen gestures. For example, double tap to break the screen. You can swipe up to unlock directly. You can launch the camera or the flashlight and so on. You have more here. So here you can set up custom gestures, unlocks. So draw E, you can set up an app here, and let's go back here. So we also see here we have here notification light, and for example here different colors. Have a look in about phone. So according to Ulefone, this phone support the OTA lollipop, but I don't see any possibility to do a wireless update, so I find that a little bit strange actually, but well, let's see. And we see we have the Android version 4.4.2. Let's check out. This is KitKat, of course, and this is real. You can check this with the Google camera app, and I already did, and it worked perfectly fine. Let's have a look on the reception. You see here the Wi-Fi is pretty good. We also have here the network reception, and now you can see it's going on H+ for the 3G. The R is because I'm roaming with the SIM card here, but it will work for 3G, as you can see. So this phone comes with the Play Store pre-installed. And you can of course use the new YouTube and the Chrome browser and so on. It has full support for Google apps. Let's have a look here on the task manager. So this is the task manager. You can see we have one button to clear up the RAM here, or you can just do like this. Let me just show you the air gestures here. Let's go to the gallery. So let's try here in the gallery. You can see it does work. But I have to get really close to the sensor here. If I do it up here, nothing happens, so I could have to go really close. Let me also quickly show the screen gestures here. Draw a C to open up the camera, and you can see this works really good. Let's try to swipe up here. So this unlocks directly. I can draw a V, and this will start up the flashlight. So now to a test here with the OTG. I will use this OTG cable with a USB stick. Let's connect this to the phone to see if this will work or not. Yeah, it does work. OTG device is mounted, so that's good. Let's first try out here on the phone. Let's go to external USB storage, and let me go to pictures. See, this is okay, and these pictures are all located on this Android USB stick. Okay. Let us also now try out to connect to this Bluetooth speaker I have here in the background, and let's go into Bluetooth. And now I will test a call.
To send messages, press 1. To change your personal options, press 2.
So you can see this is a proximity sensor. It's also working.
To create or change your personal greeting, press 1. To change your PIN, press 2.
So let's have a look here in the camera app, and this camera app is really stock, so you can see we have all the normal settings and features from MediaTek. We also have support for gesture capture here, so you just do like a V when you're using the front facing camera and it will capture. We also see here in the settings here, let's have a look here, we have here 0 shutter delay, face detection, smile shot, and so on. We see here 13 megapixel. Yeah, but of course I think this will be interpolated, so you have to think about that. And let's have a look here in the video. And as you can see, it's really fast. Okay, let's have a look. And you can see, we can see all the small details. Right now the air gestures here is also activated, so that's why it does switch here. Let's have a look here. See, okay, sharp. So of course I will provide some camera samples below in the video description, so remember to check these out. Let's have a look on the flashlight. So the LED is not the strongest I have seen, but also not the weakest, so it's in the center, in the middle I would say. You can use it as a torch flashlight, but nothing more, in my opinion. And here to a Wi-Fi analyzer test, you can see the Wi-Fi is pretty high, so it has a strong reception, and this was done with about 5 meters to my Wi-Fi router. And I can say the LG G3, for example, is about in the same place, so it shows that the Wi-Fi is pretty good on this phone here. Here we see a speed test I made, also 5 meters away, and we see 46 megabit and about 1.7 in upload. And my line here is 50 megabit download and 2 megabit upload. So that's not bad, I would say. And here you see the Antutu benchmark version 5.6, and the score here is actually 32,136. As you can see it's faster than the HTC One and just below the LG G3. Let's see here, this is the GPS test I made. And you can see that the accuracy is only 2 meters, so that's really nice and good. I had 11 in view and 8 were used. We also see the signal here, 41 is pretty strong. So overall a pretty nice GPS. So now in the rest of the video I will just run some test apps and show you some results. So please just enjoy, and I will turn up the music a little bit. So we are now in the end of this video, and I will now list some of the main pros and cons. So first to the pros. If you like big phones, then this is perfect for you, and the display is really nice and vivid with good viewing angles. The phone is fast and smooth without any kind of lag. Even if you multitask, the OS still runs just perfect. And the Antutu score is just amazing and better than on other Octa phones clocked at the same rate. During my test I only experienced good reception, Wi-Fi, GPS, sound quality, and the phone was very reliable in daily use. I also really like that it has a multicolor notification LED and touch buttons with backlight, because that is rarely seen in budget phones. Also I must say that the price is very fair, because it is cheap and you get a very solid phone. The battery life have been in the good end and fine for about 1 to 2 days use. So to the cons are that the overall design of the phone is kind of boring. It actually is just a big black square, so no one will actually notice what kind of phone you are using. The touch buttons are in a dotted design and maybe not everyone's taste. The UI is very close to stock. For some may be good, for others a little boring. As told before in the review, the Google search widget was missing on the phone out of the box, and that left a black wasted space in the top of the home screens, but it is fortunately easy to fix by installing it from the Play Store. I have seen a few other reviews of this phone on the net that praises the rear camera, but I must say for me it is just a normal good camera. It's nothing special, because I have seen other phones with way better camera than this. But for the price, the camera is fine. Also, according to Ulefone, the B1 should also get Android 5 Lollipop later, but there is no wireless update built into this phone, so I can't see how it should be able to get it over the air. I find that a little bit strange. So that's it for now. Remember also to check out my blog. You find the link in the video description. If you have any questions, please comment below, give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more. Thanks for watching. See ya.